Hello, hello, and welcome back to Breath of the Wild. When we left off, we just arrived here at these lost woods. A mysterious and spooky place. We came here following a rumor. Where is it? It's one of these. Masked rumors. In a hollow, a treasure chest containing a Korok mask is hidden in the hollow of a terrifying tree in a forest that causes those who enter to lose their way. Find that forest and locate the treasure chest. Also, seems there's a convenient way to search for it. Well, this so far seems like it makes sense as a convenient way to find that. Hollow tree, so keep an eye out for a hollow tree. Loads of just for you. This tree looks like it could be large and hollow. Do we see anything? Nah. Theme. Alright, Toddberton, let's go. Luckily, we got our magical torch in the form of this fucking fire rod. Is the Korok reward still the bad reward? No, the reward is still just a giant turd. Forest Dweller Spear. The Koroks made this spear. I mean, that's kind of the joke, is you're not really intended to collect all the seeds, because the reward that you're supposed to get is the maximum inventory size, which you get at about half the Koroks in the game space. The rest are put there to make it so that, like, you don't actually have to find all of them to get the maximum inventory. So the game put like almost triple the amount of Koroks you need, I think, in order to get the max inventory. But they wanted to give you something you could show off to brag if you did actually take the time to find all of them, which again is something we are not going to do. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can see why people would do it. It's an excuse to play a fuck ton of this game, but we're not gonna. Koroks made this spear for Hylings. The shaft is made from light, sturdy wood, offering ease of use. The spearhead is made from much harder wood, offering strength. Yeah, we're gonna leave that be because we've got full inventory. Where do we go from here? Relax, relax, Todd. Jesus. I mean, this feels like the best new clearing area. Let's keep an eye on every single tree we pass by and try and look for one. God, they all got faces. One that might have its mouth open. I feel like this feels like a right direction to go in. I'm just sort of feeling it out based off the openings in the trees. Oh, that one's got an opening. Because Toddberton is the peak of fashion. Nah? Nothing? That one's got an open mouth as well. You got anything in your mouth? One of you is gonna have a mask. Oh. And with that, you're warped back to here. Now, this torch here, I know the solution to this already. That's a hint on the actual solution. Let's go ahead and light our torch. And if you've been paying attention to the fire we've been following, the next torch is always in the direction of the fire embers. So, what you need to do is stand still and look at which way the wind is blowing and follow the wind. And that is the solution to find your way through the Lost Woods. It's a little easier if you have the camera like this. But we're not gonna. And right here at this at that tree there, it suddenly curves off in this direction. So let's follow it. Alright, a little bit past this tree it seems. And it looks like it's guiding us to the next tree that doesn't have a face. Yeah, so we just keep going past that to another tree that doesn't have a face from the looks of it. Alright, and still going this way. Oh, now it wants us to turn at this dead tree. Hang on. Okay. A little bit further. Not having me turn yet. Alright, and then it wants us to go this way. Do you have a... Nope. Nothing in his mouth. Ooh, and if we look over here, we're now at a clearing of some kind. So real quick, if we go into our map and look at Hero Path mode, you can see it's actually not that complicated. You just go down, left, up. But if you go even a little bit off the sort of bubble it gave you, like if you try and just go forward, you're gonna get zoned out. That's the only friendly path. It's a neat little way of handling the Lost Forest concept that a lot of the Zelda games have always had. I almost wish the path was a little bit more complicated to follow. You know, it feels almost too easy. But I guess it would get tedious if it was any more complex. Look at that. We got some little buddies. We got the babies. It's the babies. Rock Forest. The land of low frame rates. Seriously, this is the lowest the frame rate gets in the whole game because there's so much particle effect and lighting effects and creatures moving around. Ooh, what? Yeah, activating magnesis, not a recommended thing. Let's just get that in our compendium. Oh, the other researchers are gonna be so impressed. Yeah, we gotta get that more centered. That looks better. And I can't think of a better place to have, or better version of the Silent Princess to have in here.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Go man, I was just looking for a cool mask.
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand. Best of luck, young one.
If you hope to pull the sword from its resting place, you must use your true strength. Let us see whether or not you currently possess such strength. Alright. Let's give it a go. And so this test is a measure of how much health you have. You would have lost your life if you hadn't released your grip on the sword. Prepare before you try again, for I will not stay your hand part way through next time. I believe the amount of hearts you need is 20. It's the big baby. Oh, hello. Must dance. Shakalaka, it's you! We meet again! Shut up, phone. What's with the silence treatment? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of Korok Forest, Tetsu. I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So, have you brought me any Korok seeds? I sure hope so. Yeah, alright, so let's expand. Yeah, he's Hetsu, he's the best. Okay, he's a boy. Let's get more inventory. So this is the actual reward for the Korok seeds, is you turn them into Hetsu. Yeah. Gives you more inventory space. Expand a band weapon stash. Kakalaka. So, Den, do you want to expand another stash? Weapons again. Alright, and the cost raises each one, so we're just gonna... Alright, we can't get weapon again, because we wouldn't have enough. So I'm gonna go for bow next. Oh, I haven't expanded my bow stash at all, huh? Yeah. I love him so fucking much. More bow space. Okay, I just love his speaking patterns. Doesn't say okay, he's like, okay. He's so fucking cute. Look at him. He's just a fucking... He's just a big old boy, and I love that he's got like a tuxedo tail on his butt. The shape of his body gives him a tuxedo tail. Na 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 na. He's so fucking cute. He's the best. Alright, expand this one. There we go. Still have to swing back here again semi-regularly on our journey to see if we can, 1, pull the sword, and 2, if he has more rewards for us. Give me more bow stash if you can. Alright, and then we're not going to be able to do any more expanding after that because I've already done shield stuff in the past. I mean, we can take a look. Shield stash? Yeah, we're 1 shy, damn it. Nah, goodbye. Shako, how sad. I know, I hug you, buddy. You're the best. Look how big he is. He's massive. Like, I know Link's only like 5 foot tall or something like that, but he's still massive. I want to hug him. I feel like I'd get a Splinter, though. There's another unique looking one of those guys, though, over here. Hello there. Complete the trials. Oh, that's right, they all have high pitch voice. Complete the trials. You, could it be? You, Mr. Hero. Mr. Hero is here. The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. It was a prediction that you would come. I think. Us Korok all got together and prepared some trials just for you, Mr. Hero. If you pass the very tough trials we've prepared, pulling out the Master Sword will be a piece of cake. Probably. Among the trials is an extra tough one designed by me, the Elder of the Korok Forest. So, will you test your mettle in the Korok trials? Sure. You know, if you keep doing everything everyone asks without question, you're gonna get conned eventually. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the Korok trials. Long story short, you need to visit all the shrines in the Korok Forest so that you can be considered a real grown-up. Trial 1. To the Southwest Forest, the Trial of Second Sight. Trial 2. In the Northwest Forest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3. In the Eastern Forest, in the Test of Wood. I'll show you a test of wood. If you can overcome the Korok trials, you can overcome anything. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes for you. Now, show us what you're made of. Alright, do your best. He's a fucking tall Korok. Like, you don't really realize it because he's sort of got a funny body shape and he's stood up on a pedestal, but like, if we get ourselves sort of propped up next to him a little bit, there we go. He's like taller than us. Leave it to Maka. Welcome, Mr. Hero. We're so excited you're here. If you need to know anything about these woods, just ask Maka. Or you can climb up here if you want to speak to the Great Deku Tree. About this forest. Your highlights here in Korok Forest are the Great Deku Tree and the Sword Pedestal, of course. Although the Great Deku Tree probably isn't very happy about becoming a tourist trap. We've really decked out the inside of the Great Deku Tree in anticipation of your arrival. You'll find a place to rest and a bunch of other useful things in there. And then there's the Sword Pedestal. The sword that steals... Sorry, I've been rehearsing this for so long, I messed it up, oh no! It's okay, Maka, give it another go. The sword that seals the darkness, which needs no introduction, rests there. The Sword Pedestal is the center of the forest. If you stand on the pedestal and look around, you'll be able to understand most of the paths to the forest. The beam lamps act as landmarks. You'll want to familiarize yourself with them to make it easier to find your way around. And if you get turned around, you can always head back to the Sword Pedestal. Do you need something else? About the sword. The sword that seals the darkness? To be wielded by you and you alone? You finally found it! We worked really hard to make sure no one else would stumble upon it. How did you like the Lost Woods? Did you get lost? A little bit. Well, you obviously made it through because you're here. A little bit. Did you need something else? How do I leave? You want to leave the forest? But why? It's perfect here. You'll be with us forever and ever and ever. Just kidding. I know you have to leave sometimes. You've got to save Hyrule. If you head east from the sword pedestal, there will be a sign on your right. Climb up the hill on the right side of the sign and you'll see an ogre tree. If you walk into the tree's mouth, you'll whoosh be taken to the entrance of the woods. We set it up this way because even us Korok don't like to walk through the Lost Woods if we can avoid it. Do you need something else? That's all. If you have trouble with anything in these woods, just ask Maka. So, what part? Hang on. So, this is the Great Deku Tree, right? So if we go up here, we can see that's his mouth, and those are his eyes. So, what the fuck are we climbing inside of right now? Oh yes, sound me with your body, hero. Look at him. Glowy Hoppy. It's Mr. Hero. Yay, Mr. Hero came to visit us in the forest. What took you so long? Peek's thoughts of a trial that will make Mr. Hero stronger. You won't have to fight, and it's not scary. But you need to be extra careful, so I want to see a bloopy. It's a blue, glowy, hoppy thing that glows in the dark, just like Piki's size. Or just about Piki's size. I just really want to see a bloopy, even if it's just a picture of one. I'll help you out. You're a nice guy, Mr. Hero. Thanks for listening to Piki's request. So, I don't know where they live, but I heard there are little blue glowing critters hopping around Hyrule. Apparently they're called bloopies. I wonder how glowy they are. Are you curious? So, if you show me a bloopy, I'll be sure to thank you with a gift. Good luck. I don't know where they live, but alright, I wasn't sure if I already had a picture of one. Alright. So, useful items here. Well, look who we have here. Hello, Mr. Hero, and welcome to the general shop. I sell a lot of stuff here. Things that I gather in the forest. Things that I don't gather in the forest. Please choose anything you want. Or have you come to sell? What do you sell? I prepared some arrows and food that I thought may be useful to you, Mr. Hero. If you use a shock arrow when it's raining, it does extra damage. I highly recommend it. I do actually need shock arrows for the Zora's Domain. I'll take them all. For 240. Oh! Alright. And sugarcane. I don't think I've seen that anywhere. I'll take one. Thank you, buddy. As in some Mr. Hero, yes. I love them. Daz. That'll be 12 rupees, of course. Thanks for letting me help you save Hyrule, Mr. Hero. I'll make sure to prepare a variety of items for you next time. And a Hardy Ranch is always nice to have. He's so fucking cute. I'm gonna cry. I love him. They just want to help. That's all they want. Oh, look, he's got another shop. Mushrooms, mushrooms. You're here! You're here! I've been waiting for you. The Great Deku Tree was right. He said he would come, Mr. Hero. Oh, I'm about to come alright. I thought you might be hungry, so I went out and gathered a bunch of forest mushrooms for you. Welcome to the Spore Store. Mushrooms are delicious, suspicious, but never malicious. Look around, buy something, or would you like to sell something? Tell me more about this place. We're technically inside the Great Deku Tree's stomach, sure. You know, try not to think too hard about it. There's some people who are thinking very hard about it. We all decided to open up shop in preparation for your visit, so the Great Deco Tree let us set up shop in here. You're a lot bigger than us, so it probably feels a little cramped for you. Anyway, take your time, enjoy shopping. Let's get a hearty truffle. Thanks for buying my mushrooms. I'll go pick some more. I love him so much. And these mushrooms I feel like I haven't seen a lot of, so I'll get some of them as well. I'll take 2. Yes. I can't not buy from them. They're too fucking sweet and adorable. And let's, pray to the goddess. We're sticking with what I said. Stamina first. A third wheel. Just what we needed. And another stamina wheel, or another stamina vessel. Alright. Hey there. No vegetarians everywhere. Stop! That's my face! Sorry about that. I must have dozed off for a bit. Oh, you're Mr. Hero, aren't you? The Great Deco Tree told me all about you, so you finally made it to our forest, huh? I've been waiting for so long. I thought I might start to put you down roots. Welcome to the Great Deco Tree's navel. Okay, it's his belly button. I made a bed out of leaves just for you, Mr. Hero. Take as long as you like to, with yawns and Z's. How much? Oh, I know your rupees. You're the great Mr. Hero. I prepared this bed for you ages ago. All I want is to help you get some sleep. I was waiting for so long, I got really... sleepy. The Great Deco Tree's navel. Yeah, I'll sleep here, buddy. How long would you like to snooze? Until evening. Until I say good evening. Alright, I'll go get some rest. I like to think he climbs in the bed and we just cuddle. Ah, splinters. Ah. And no, he's not being added as a notch on my belt before any of you ask. Gross. Good evening. Be careful out there. If you're tired, or even if you're not, come back to catch some Z's soon, okay? Soup ladle. It's soup! Oh, you know what? Okay, apparently you can't take a picture of sugar canes for the compendium. You can take a picture of arrows, which I've never done. There we go. Are any of these things I don't have in here yet? I've never gotten a razor shrimp picture, so let's do that now. No, I'm trying to... There we go, close it. Wait, hang on. Did I cook myself? I can. Get off, get off. Woo. Let's go talk more with the Great Deco Tree. You have things growing on you, buddy. And by talk with him, I mean, warm me, daddy. You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose. But you can't pick your friend's nose. Alright, let's talk with him, though. If you hope to extract the sword, you'll need to summon a hero's strength. Let us see how brightly your life force burns. Alright, well with that, we've explored the Lost Woods a little bit. They mentioned standing here, you know, we can see there's a road over there, a road over there, a road over there, and a road over there. And then there's the way we came in. So, next time, we'll start poking around the Great Deku's Forest. I hope you've all enjoyed this episode of Breath of the Wild. If you have, of course, I'd of course appreciate a like and a comment and all that. End cards should be coming up any moment now. In the bottom left, you'll see the entire Breath of the Wild series. Oh no, wait, sorry. At the top left, you'll see the entire Breath of the Wild series, and at the top right, you'll see another series Editor Brian thinks you'll enjoy. Bottom left will be my most recent upload, and bottom right will be a video recommended for you by YouTube algorithm. Click one of those to continue watching. I love you all very, very much, and ta-ta for now.